We are live. This is the first episode of Hemp Talk with Hemp Millionaire. All right. Cool. So, we have a lot to talk about, and I'm just going to start with a few of the headlines going on. This is probably the biggest one. The USDA drops DEA hemp testing requirement for 2020, while FDA acknowledges demand for CBD. This article is on Hemp Industry Daily. So let's check it out. Let's see. Federal agricultural officials will delay the requirement that all THC testing on hemp crops must be performed at labs registered with the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. So, also, and food and drug regulators say it's a fool's errand to get people to stop taking over-the-counter CBD. Let's see. It says here, it goes further. We were able to reach an agreement with the DEA that we are going to be able to provide some relief from the lab certification process for this crop year. The DEA will still expect states to work with their labs to try to achieve certification for the 2021 crop year. So it sounds like this doesn't actually take them out of the actual. Is it working?
It's working on his phone.
Okay.
Refresh it. Oh yeah, it's on TV too.
Cool. All right. So we got. Sorry, just making sure this is working for you guys. So we've got the DEA still involved in 2021. They're saying, but this year you're good to go with no testing. So it's a small win because I think most of the industry believes that being that it's not a drug, we don't really want them to have to test it. Not because we're worried about what's in it, just because the reality is we're looking at like no guaranteed time frame on when we're going to get the testing results back. So we're not really sure on that. So all right, that's probably the biggest news of the day. What else is going on? Also that the FDA is going to need to acknowledge that CBD is here to stay. So that article is written by Laura Drotliff. Thanks, Laura, for the information. Sephora sets CBD standards as it adds fourth line of CBD topicals. Topicals, as everybody knows, we don't have any issues with that on any standpoint. The FDA is fine with topicals as well, as long as we're not ingesting it. So CBD topicals are going to be the first mass market product, in my opinion, and probably maybe already are. So it's just the reality of it. But that is cool that they're doing that, and that's good for the business, I think. Also, we've got Louisiana beginning licensing farmers, CBD firms, build states, nascent hemp industry, and that's good for Louisiana. I'm glad to see it. Better late than never. We're not in a much better boat here in Missouri either, so can't really say much here. Minor cannabinoid offers higher prices and less federal oversight, but risks abound. That is kind of an interesting article because minor cannabinoids are getting a lot of attention like CBG and CBN right now, but where are they going to sit in the future and how long is that fad going to last and how realistic is that for the future? So So yeah, pretty much that's that on there. Let's get into some of the exciting stuff. Let's talk about hemp flower and what that means for the future. So I have an example of some hemp flower that I just got in here, and it came in this because the farms are getting creative. They don't want their stuff messed with, and it's more so than anything, it's an issue with theft at the mail. I've had that happen a few times. It's not the it's the employees. It's not the U.S. Postal Service causing problems. For the most part. So here's what we got in. We got Sunset Diesel, Colorado Cough, both boutique hemp flowers. CBD bag of buds. So this is your Sunset. These are each pound bags. And then this is your Colorado Cough. So much different sizes. I'm not gonna open it. Yeah, not today. This is just 10 pounds. You know, good product, good bud structures, big nugs. But we have this coming on the regular. These are really nice. I'm really into the boutique hemp flower. There's a lot of hemp flower out there right now. What I look for when I'm looking at hemp flower is I'm looking for the bud structure. I'm looking for the smell, the taste, and I'm looking at the actual size of the nuggets a little bit, but more importantly, the density of the nugget. And I'm looking at, actually, grab me just a jar from over there. Those are things that I'm always looking for when I'm looking at hemp flower to purchase for myself that I then resell out. So this is not even one of the two that we got. This is still boutique flower though. Just to show you guys, you know, I'm looking for that magic flower. Stinks. When I open the jar, there's a very big smell. So that's jelly, or this almond joy. It's the end of our almond joy. We won't have any more of this left. But when you look at these, you can see these are nuggets. These are actual buds, and that's what I'm looking for. You know, looking at almost 17% CBD in this Sunset Diesel. So this is how shops are buying them. We also do half-pound jars sometimes. But with this, I just got 10 pounds in today. I'll have 10 pounds coming in for the next 2 weeks, every day, every Monday through Friday. So they'll be gone quick, and we'll use some of it to jar our own. But I really do enjoy the boutique hemp flower. There's nothing wrong with the other flowers. It's just this stuff we don't sell for that much more, and it's great quality. It's just unbelievable quality. We also have them. We have labeled indica sativa hybrid, so that way you know what you're getting with it. So pretty interesting stuff. Hemp flower is my favorite thing to do. We make pre-rolls and things like that as well, which is super popular in the industry right now. So those are kind of all the new things going on still. The other thing that's happening now, talk about minor cannabinoids. We're getting some CBGA crumble. So very white, light yellow, just like CBG looks. Different terp smell for sure. And I haven't actually dabbed this yet, but I may dab some later on Facebook Live. So that's what people are looking for, just something new, something different. So I think minor cannabinoids are good. Cannabinoid farming will be good for the next probably 5 to 10 years. You're just going to have to follow the minor cannabinoids and the trends or the lack of trend to set your own. So that's where that's going. Yeah, I think today that's all I got for you on Hemp Talk. I appreciate you watching. Sure we'll get better at this and have more information for you guys in the future. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you have any new info, please reach out. Thanks.